are Matcha Overkill. I'm Neha. I'm the vocalist.
I'm Samuel, and I play rhythm guitar. I also invented the microwave along with popcorn.
I'm Garry, I band the drum.
Hello, my name is Daniel. Everyone calls me Dawu. I am the lead vocalist number 2, and I also play a bit of keyboard.
I'm Lehra. I play the bass guitar.
Hello, I'm Eric. I'm the lead guitarist, and I kind of started this whole thing.
And me.
What? Are we gonna cut that out? I started playing in around 2020. One of my favorite guitarists or voice actor, Otsuka, when I saw her performances, and I was like, wow, one day I would love to be doing the same thing that she does.
Yeah, I was at my lowest point in life. I was suffering from a graphite addiction, with pencils. I was featured on season 2, episode 4 of My Strange Addiction. I kept on having all these pencils, and I didn't know what to do with my life, so I picked up guitar, made me a better man. So I moved on from my pencil addiction. I'm now a pen addict, alright, and I made a magical island called Pen.
Yeah, so I started off playing a long time ago, but I only take it seriously when I get into the band. It doesn't matter like when you start to play, what matters is like how much time you spend into the instruments.
I've always loved karaoke. Once I entered uni, I think I was running like weekly karaoke's and stuff. Eventually that kind of turned into this band, and now I just want to be someone, who can inspire others to do the same.
It was a point where we went karaoke so much where like no one else decided to go to events, and it was just me and Dawu like going weekly at some point. There was a friend, he tried to start a band and he kind of invited me in, but like he didn't really go anywhere with it. By the time 2019 came around, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna learn guitar. I coincidentally met Neha through Kendo, and she was also in a mentality of, let's start a band together. We're like, okay, fuck it, let's be serious about it.
I was really hesitant to join because I'd been doing music for a long time and I didn't have a very good relationship with it. But I mean, they're my friends, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get hella FOMO if they start a band, and I'm not gonna be in it.
Then we got Samuel. He was supposed to play the drums.
So I've only played drums once for 1 year when I was a kid, and then I stopped playing. So when I came back, I knew jack shit. I said to them, replace me as soon as possible. And they did, and I became the manager, and then I became the guitarist.
Coincidentally, we met Koki, our previous drummer.
It was quite incredible because one time we were just going to Pleb City and we were gonna go for rehearsal. And then suddenly I get a message on Discord and being like, guys, Koki joined our band. I'm like, what? What do you mean Koki joined our band?
Yeah, we walked into the rehearsal studio and there he was. And then Eric asked him, you want to join our band? He's like, yeah, sure. That's it.
It was so casual.
But he pissed off back to Japan. That's where we got Garry.
In the same he's actually was learning how to play drums in the same studio I was learning how to sing. And because of a student show that I did, we got to know each other. And he sent me a message, and because of that message, we started meeting up and doing like all sorts of things together. I remember at one point I would go to his house
All
like,
sorts of things.
and by all sorts of things I mean music related.
Right.
There's no. And eventually the gang wanted a keyboardist, right? Because we were missing one. Guys, I might know a guy. But everyone was skeptical, and I don't blame them because the last keyboardist we tried to get in, he kind of flaked out on us. Eventually, I went to Garry's place. I didn't know how to bring it up with him, right? Because I was like, okay, I need to find the perfect opportunity. I can't just bring it up, right? And then suddenly Garry, just out of nowhere, started talking about how he used to be in a band and he wishes to be in a band again. And I'm just like, well, this is just the right opportunity, right? Once we knew that he was free on Sundays and we were all doing it on Sundays, he came to every rehearsal, and then bam.
Keep in mind, none of this is canon. What actually happened is, you can read this up on our website. Sometime in the future, some dude named Orpheus went on a psychotic break.
I think our biggest accomplishment is getting to a point where we are being invited to gigs. Because I know we struggled a lot at the start when we first kind of joined the scene. There wasn't that many bands that we knew of, and I think the only band that we really knew was Wasabi Galaxy. And we performed with them, and then, you know, we were like, okay, what now? So a lot of it was us reaching out, trying to put on shows ourselves, and basically trying to find anyone else who would want to like put on these shows with us.
The only anime bands that were really around were probably Wasabi Galaxy and I guess Amni Jam, but they were also in the same phase as us where they were just starting as well.
Really proud of us for making it this far, to be honest. We've been through our ups and downs, but yeah, we've gotten to a pretty consistent point, and the scene has just grown like insane amount. You know, like we have Jam Fest now, and we have so many different like anime cover bands, anisong bands. It's really great.
Biggest accomplishment is us sticking together as a band for 3 years. And the fact that, I'm not gonna lie, when I started, I was like, I wonder how far we'll go. Because it's not easy. Look at this. It's not easy being in a band when we're all on the spectrum, except Garry. It's hard. And the fact that we all stuck together like this, I'm genuinely so proud of us.
For the record, I'm not on the spectrum, and I'm surprised we haven't killed each other already. Like, at least one of us should have like been killed by the other.
I think I'm so like glad and proud to be at a point where I can like perform and sing and be like, wow, I can actually sound good sometimes. I think we've all reached that point because maybe before there was a lot of uncertainty, but now we definitely have even just songs, just 1 or 2 songs where we're like, I can nail this shit. Like even things that I've never been able to do before, this band has motivated me to do all of them.
This is my proudest moment. It's one of our most popular songs that we do is Aoi Koi Daidaro by Mass of the Fermenting Dregs. I tagged them at the beginning of our songs and they reposted it and they said it sounded really good. And I think I have peaked. That was my peak moment.
Okay, that's not your peak.
that was my peak moment.
My proudest moment was when I was on the bus and I took a fart and 5 people turned around and it felt like I was on The Voice. You'd probably hate it. Everyone fucking hates it. No, fuck you all. I'm correct. I'm right. You're wrong. I'm big, you're small. I'm smart, you're dumb, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not gonna fucking say it. No, fuck you all. I'm not saying it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No.
It's from the Monogatari series. Like that song, like Kimi no Shiranai Monogatari. It's the song like really makes me want to play instruments, no matter guitar or drum or anything.
If I was gonna redo, or like if we had a chance to do an opening for any anime, if we did a JoJo opening one day, that would be amazing. If we got to do a JoJo Bizarre Adventure opening, I would die. I mean, look, I even got this ladybug embroidered on my jacket. I have to show that off.
We all have an anime or an anime opening that made us want to play Japanese music. So I think for me, it was probably Nana. And if I could do a Nana opening, that would be sick.
To be honest, whichever studio pays me the most money to do the opening, please give us, please, Tokyo Television, A1 Productions, please hire.
Jimi Hendrix. Let's play with Jimi Hendrix.
Hoshimachi Suisei.
I play with Bump Up Chicken.
I really want to sing with Ado. I think she's amazing. Yeah.
One of my dreams is hopefully one day we can go to Japan and hopefully play with like one of my favorite indie bands such as Downs or I don't know, Toroko no Rami.
We're weebs. That's it. So we've started with a big community and we pretty much know everyone. It's been great. Like everyone in the scene has been so nice to us and we're trying to help them out as much as they've been helping us out. We love you guys. You guys are cool.
I went to like this one event where there was 3 different bands playing and honestly being in that gig made me realize that even though those three were completely different bands in style, they were still able to do a gig together, like with this similar theme. And it just kind of made me think that, wow, this scene is so bizarre, but so welcoming. I love it for what it is right now. I love that it's grown to this point.
The scene is so welcoming and there's been so many new bands, but also like our audience is the best. Like it's actually so nice. We see some of the like same faces in some of our gigs and it always brings like such joy to see them.
I remember Eric telling me that like one of his dreams was basically to start this, like what Jamfest is, because when we started again there was like two really like Wasabi Galaxy and us. Anime music is such a like a niche genre. You don't see it everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised on how big it's grown. It's like beyond
So
us
quickly,
now.
right? I think our dream is to all like one day perform in Japan as well. So that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, so many years ago, I was a baker in West Germany.
The fact that Jamfest exists means that we're like so much closer to our dream of when we started this band. So we could create like we can make this really niche genre so much bigger. We can introduce it to new people. I think we've done that when we performed at bars and restaurants, and I've had people that just came in to enjoy some music and they heard us. They're like, "What is this?" Well, I'm like, "Oh, it's Japanese rock music." They're like, "Oh my god, you guys gonna do more of this?" I'm like, "Yes, come to this." Yeah, I'm like, "Come to Jamfest," and I think Jamfest is what our dream is.
I kind of credit Jamfest with ending the apart.
Ultimately, Jamfest has shown us how much we can do. I mean, we all had our own doubts about where our band was going and, what was going to even happen in the Sydney scene. And I think a big part of what I was worried about when we first started is like, does anyone even care? Like, the fact that we've gotten so far and to the point where we have a whole festival to show that, people are actually really into it and people really want to come and see us perform their favorite songs.
I think why Jamfest is so good is like it really provides a platform. Like when I was much younger, like when I was in high school, I don't have any people to talk to with anime. It's not too many people watch anime, even anime music. I think Jamfest is really doing a job that everyone can just gather together and enjoy the culture, the music we love. I just start noticing there's more and more younger generation, like students in high school and primary school, they start to listening to anime music.
Do you want to see our gear? You see, this is my Miyavi Telecaster. I've switched out the tuners for...
We're done, thank you.
This is my tuners. It's got sustainer module and a Maverick Super V and stuff. This strap is from a Strandberg, and I got it because it's fun and it's really good. Wait.